And first, here an update on coronavirus statewide. Yesterday, Wisconsin saw a record number of new coronavirus cases for a single day. That number more than 1,500, with a bit more than 20% of yesterday's reported tests coming back as positive. Today's new cases coming in at more than 700, but today's positive percentage, that is, the tests that came back positive compared to all the tests run, is still at more than 19%. NBC 26's Eric Crest spoke with the CEO of Prevea Health about testing and numbers.
Prior to Monday, there were 4 straight days in Wisconsin where more than 1,000 people tested positive for COVID-19. It's a trend that's concerning to doctors.
There's people out there with symptoms that are getting worse and spreading the disease. That's what we're seeing. We need to find them, test them, and isolate them.
President and CEO of Prevea Health, Dr. Ashok Rai, says unfortunately, people are not getting more tests for the virus, despite it being more readily available than ever.
We've seen somewhat of a decline in total number of tests being done per day, and there's a lot more capacity in the state, so we just need to get the education out there to get tested.
On Monday, the Department of Health Services claims to be able to process nearly 39,000 tests a day. But the problem, according to some doctors, is that since July, DHS hasn't reported processing more than 25,000 tests on any given day.
If you're testing enough people, that means you're also finding enough of the disease, isolating enough people to prevent the spread, because this virus can't live on its own. It needs humans. So the more people you find with it, the more people you put, in a short-term isolation.
Tests are readily available, according to Dr. Rai. In many cases, he says they're free too. But with the reality that we don't have a vaccine yet, and many likely are questioning what a test would really accomplish, Dr. Rai says this is the best tool we currently have to combat COVID-19.
The only other real weapon or actual tool we have is testing. We're just not using it enough.
In Green Bay, Eric Crest, NBC 26.
And according to the state, more than 87% of all coronavirus patients statewide have already recovered. There were no new coronavirus deaths reported today in Wisconsin.